Yes!
That's what it's about, buddy.
Easy.
That's what it's about. Eyes on it. Good job. You perfect, boy,
Thank you, Lord. He's about right where we wanted him, too. Here, Dad. Come get this so I can come get down. Get down there with my trophy. My trophy turkey. Ah, the ground's muddy. Oh well. Take my gloves off down here so I can. Oh yeah, look at that fan. Wonderful fan.
Did you get excited?
Just a little bit.
Was you shaking?
Yeah.
Tell me how excited you were.
Well, I couldn't even hold my gun still, and I was propped up. And that's how excited I was. I was propped up on my armrest, and I still couldn't hold my gun straight. It was still shaking. He came in, and he stuck his head up, and I just busted him, hammered him. He dropped right where he was. I mean, TSS done the job. The Lord done his job by sending it in, and I done my job by shooting him. So, perfect plan this morning, and it worked.
I just want to give you guys a little rundown on what Huntsman's Creed and the Huntsman's Foundation is all about. 9 years ago, I was hurt on a construction site, left me paralyzed from the waist down. And when I first got hurt, I was taken to the Shepherd Center, and I'll never forget laying in the bed, and I couldn't even sit up myself. I had to have somebody hold on to me if I tried to sit up. You know, they'd let go of me, I'd fall right over. So it was like being a baby and starting all over again. I was 37 years old when that happened. I'll never forget either the first day that they pushed me into rehab, and there were a lot of people in there who were just like me, just got hurt. Some people a lot worse off than I was. And we all had that same kind of look on our face, that look of defeat. And when I left the Shepherd Center and got home, depression, I thought it was bad there. It really started to kick in. I tried a whole bunch of different things to try and, you know, from the way the depression that you have is just so bad. There's like no words to really describe it. But I know that when I started going hunting and fishing again, getting back into the outdoors, it was a game changer for me. You know, hunting season gave me something to like look forward to. Once I realized I could still do that, which you could still do anything as long as you put your mind to it.
And then he came out, started spitting and drumming, was all strutted up and everything. He pretty much read the script perfectly. And then he just slowly walked down to us. And then once he was in range, you know, I said, I'm gonna take him.
Bubba asked you to wait long enough for him to zoom in the camera before you shot him.
He barely got it zoomed in time. But, you know, he stuck his neck out, and that's why I squeezed the trigger.
Smoked him, buddy. All right. Yes. Smoked him.
He's not even flopping.
He's not even flopping.
Oh, yeah, now he is.
Bud.
There you go, bud.
Yes.
I think I piled his head.
You piled him. He ain't even flopping.
He's flopping a little bit, but not much. I told you I was gonna let her in. Smack.
Get smacked.
Sticking.
Ready?
Yeah.
Dylan, awesome job, buddy. Opening day in Kentucky, he was able to shoot this beautiful turkey. Awesome job, Dylan.
Thank you.
You excited?
Oh yeah.
Did you think it was gonna happen?
At one point, no, I didn't, because with the way they was acting with us, no.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But say, because they wasn't really gobble this morning, but I mean, I guess that shows they don't need to gobble to be there.
Yep. You smoked him. He was just like, that was it.
He was dead. He was dead before he hit the ground.
That was it.
Me and Bubba kind of sat down one day and we had a talk, and he kind of felt the same way that I felt with helping people. Once I told him, like, when I was a shepherd, when I seen these people and how, you know, that look of defeat on someone's face is just, it's sad. And I wanted to help people, and Bubba felt the same way. So I came down to Kentucky. We bought a bunch of land down here. We paid for the lodge. It's not coming out of the foundation. We did all that to get, just to help people. Last year we ran 30 hunters through here, and it really changed these people's lives. And now what we're trying to do is, with the foundation, is we're trying to get enough money in where we could continue to run hunters, people with disabilities and vets, get them out here, you know, let them have a good time, and hopefully change the way, you know, the way they are looking at life. Because I know, like I said, when I first got hurt, it was pretty bad. But that's where we're at today, and that's what we're trying to do.
You crushed him. Yeah. Oh, he's going down. He's going down right there, Nick.
We didn't want to give him much time to sit there and get spooked out again, so I took the best shot I could, and he dropped in about 75 yards.
Oh, man. Hey, started to shake. Hey, you heard him. You heard him. Good shot, man.
I got down like this right here, and I was like this right here, and I knew I was going to hit just a little bit high.
Oh, my God, that's a freaking beast. It's a big deer, man.
You want to give him about 15 or 20 more minutes, or you think he's down in the field now?
He was squirting out blood both sides.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I hit him just a little bit high. We looked back at the footage, and there was blood squirting out both sides, so I mean, he was pumping pretty good.
I don't think you gotta keep looking real far.
Thank you.
You won. That's your first velvet deer?
Yeah.
Look at the mask.
I told you it's almost as big as a Coke can.
Probably rub my hand.
I'll tell you what, there ain't no ground shrinkage on that guy, is there?
Well, me and Tony actually met eight and a half years ago. He'd been in the chair about a year, and I was here in Kentucky running an outfitting business called Central Kentucky Outfitters. I have for several years. And Tony actually come down and deer hunted with me and turkey hunted. And me and him hit it off just right off the bat. I mean, we become best friends, just like brothers, and have been ever since. So we started hunting together and traveling, and he got to telling me about everything he'd like to do with kids and vets and disabled. So me and him sat down one day and come up with a TV show to show people that just because you're in a chair or you're a kid with a disability or a vet that think everything's over, that's not the case. So we come up with the foundation. All the land so far has been out of pocket. Tony's funded the most of that. All the leases have been paid out of our pocket, and as of today, this is the end of the season, and everything we've done has been out of pocket. I mean, not a donation one that we've used on none of our hunts. But our biggest thing is we've run 30 hunters this year, and we've harvested 15 turkeys and I think 16 or 17 white-tailed deer this time. Getting these people back into the outdoors and changing their lives, that's why we like doing it.
And so he come up, sure enough, and he came around broadside, and he said I was puffing like a train. He goes, "No, breathe slow, breathe slow, breathe slow." You know, so I'm going, I'm trying, you know. And so I'm just watching him, you know, and all of a sudden he gets broadside, he puts his head down, and then I was going, okay, this is it. He took off, and I just about. Oh, I was so excited. It was a real rush.
We knew Dennis's shot was low, so we let the deer lay for a few hours, and then we went back later and picked him up.
Yeah, his shot was just a little low, but it done the job.
This is just a gorgeous animal. I couldn't. This is a dream. This is just a dream come true. You know. The days, well, you hunt as a younger hunter, you always dream of that trophy animal, and he's coming down the hill the same way he did before, and he came up and he almost disappeared and came across broadside, and then, oh man, I started puffing like a train.
Hyperventilate.
Yeah. I said, whoa, now what? You know. And so I got myself in position. Sure enough, he just stepped and got to a point, you know, and was pretty close to broadside, and I just squeezed her off. Boy, and then it was like I could see that puppy hit, and I'm going, oh, yeah. Yes.
You know, here we are at the start of 2020. We had a great season last year, and like y'all can see, we got a brand new lodge going up, supposed to be done in the spring, so we can start taking turkey hunters. But like I said, we have so many emailing us and texting us and messaging us that we can't keep up with it. And instead of taking 30 hunters, we'd like to take 100. I mean, or take as many as we can and get them out and help them. So that's the reason we're reaching out and asking for donations to help get all these people back out into the outdoors. And all your donations will go to helping them get into the outdoors. It'll go towards their hunt, their food, their lodging, their plane tickets if they have to get here. Basically anything just like going on another hunt. But like I said, as of right now, everything that we've done has come out of pocket. Getting these people back into the outdoors and changing their lives, that's why we love doing it.
I've been in a wheelchair full-time for 25 years. Been in one 28 years altogether. So yeah, hunting it helps with my PTSD, getting outside and being with my friends and enjoying myself, and it's always a good time whether you harvest anything or not. It's always good to be with your buddies and have a good time. So, and it really helps to be around guys that understand what you've been through. I got it, man.
Good job, man.
That was awesome, man. I hit him right in the head, man.
Oh, you shot him right in the face.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Your first turkey?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love this stuff.
Does anybody else have a tag? You can shoot one. They're coming right back up the hill. He finally stepped out, and when he stepped out, I peppered him pretty good, and put him down on the ground, and it was amazing. I was excited because first day of hunt, first turkey hunt, got my first turkey, so it was pretty cool. Didn't I? Look at that thing, man! I got him good.
That's awesome, brother.
Look at that. Ugh. Dang, he's a big old bird, isn't he? That's not a bad beard. Yeah, I got him good, man.
There you go.
That's awesome, man. Wow.
That's awesome, brother.
That's sharp. That's a good shot. Hunting is very therapeutic for me. It really helps me relax, pull out of the stress of the world, and forget a lot of things that went wrong. So.
He killed his bird. Well, just as soon as his bird hit the ground, I done a little call. The other bird turned, here he come right back. Well, Sean, he was all excited and everything, and the only one of us had a tag left was Zendel.
Well, you know how it is, Bubba. You get more than one that come in, and they want to stick around.
Yeah.
They're gonna get some lead poisoning.
Well, yeah, he had his chance after Sean killed his. He was on his way out till I hit the call, and he turned right around, and he had to come back. So.
That's right. You got to get that one because he's gonna go tell his friends and educate them. So you know, totally understand.
That'll be a fun.
We got a double on camera.
On the camera, yep.
That's awesome.
And I'm telling you, Sean, he was some kind of excited now. He was jumping up and down in the blind, high-fiving, squalling.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, yep. Look at here. He's shaking all over. Good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Dang, you got one too. I'm all tore up. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy.
Bubba brought Sean and I in here. I was running camera for Sean. He's almost got out of the blind. Bubba says, get back in the blind. And him and I thought we were joking around. So we stood there for a second. He goes, I'm serious as a heart attack. We got to get back in the blind. We got back in the blind. These two birds worked up there close. Sean pounded his, and the other Tom wouldn't leave, and we were shuffling the gun around in there, and I ended up filling my tag today too. What an honor to fill it with a vet.
I couldn't be any kind of happier.
Gave me a perfect broadside shot. It was like 30 yards.
Yep.
And I smoked him.
Holy cow. He ran through the shoulder blade. He's down right there, though. You see him go down. Oh. Yes. Shot looks good. Yes.
So after I shot the bear, we called Ian. Ian came down, congratulated me, and started to look for my bear. He didn't go far; he only went about 40 yards.
Yeah, we didn't hear him moan, so we didn't know where he went.
No, we thought we heard him crash.
Yeah.
Thought we'd seen him roll.
Yeah, but we couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bear, he probably didn't go 40 yards from where he shot him.
No, he didn't go very far. And I was able to get to him in the side by side, watch you guys load him, struggle to load him, and then.
Yeah, he's heavy.
It was a big bear. Actually, I should be getting him back pretty soon. I can't wait.
Yeah.
My wife's gonna kill me. That's sweet. This is so awesome. I'm so pumped. Well, folks, here he is, my first bear. Nice big boar. We're out here in Saskatchewan at Buck Paradise Outfitters. I got my guide Ian. Set me up.
Yep.
Thank you, Ian. There was a lot of excitement going on.
There was. Bears
right before Bubba shot
bears
his bear.
going everywhere.
There was bears going everywhere. We had a bear staring us down, inches away from Bubba's face.
Yeah. There was actually a bigger bear at the bait. And me and you talked backwards and forward about shooting him, and I said he was a little small. You said he was like 750 pounds.
Yeah.
So he ended up running off. Well, we thought the same bear had come back, so we had another discussion on how big this bear was.
Yep.
So I said he was small. You said he weighed like 900 pounds.
Well, here's the problem. I'm not a camera guy, and I'm not that good on it, as you're gonna see. My problem is I like to see it with my own eyes and not view it on a monitor.
Yeah, yeah.
And sometimes I forget what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah. So
sometimes I forget to hit that record button.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's happened a couple times, 2 or 3.
Sure enough, I'm gonna shoot the bear. I shoot the bear. Bear hits the ground right in his tracks, never wiggled. What's Tony forget to do? Hit the record button. But the good thing about it is he must have had his finger on it, because it wouldn't but like 2 seconds after the bear hits the ground, the camera comes on. So, but he said he was ready when I asked him.
It was the camera's fault.
Yeah, it's always the camera's fault. We just smoked a black bear. We dropped him in his tracks. We've seen a pile of bears this evening. We was getting ready to shoot another bear about the same size. And there was one decided he was gonna slip up here, stick his nose in the blind, and we was watching him, and the other one walked off. That's what that's what you get when you put two guys in a tent that's never bear hunted a day in their life.
And he was a little antsy. I think he was probably just checking for does. And he came out and worked the scrape. And of course, my heart rate got up and realized he was a shooter. He was right at 100, a little over 100 yards. He worked the scrape, and when he got sideways, I had the scope on him and was able to make a good shot.
Yeah, I can take him right there. Whenever you want to. I'm going to. Oh yeah, he's in. That's awesome. Got him. Got one. I think it's a 7 or 8. It's a good eye right there. I'm pumped up. Good job, buddy.
Now, Sarah, she actually hunted with him opening day, all day, but she was in camp cooking and doing a little everything up in camp.
That was nice having her here.
It was, yeah. So 4 o'clock that afternoon, like I said, he shot him a big buck. Me and Sarah got on the side by side, and Blake, he was with us. We all went back there and recovered his deer. It was a good one.
That'd be fun.
It was.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. That's my dream deer right there. It's a big old 8-pointer. I'm tickled death with it. It's kind of warm, wind blowing hard. Didn't think we'd see much till right at dark. The good Lord blessed us and looked up and saw horns coming out of the woods. And it happened to be a good 8-pointer, good mature deer. Couldn't be more happy with him. From the bottom of my heart to Huntsman's Creed and Foundation, it's definitely a good thing that y'all are doing.
Center read. Yep. Take your time. That's him. That's him. Put it to him right there.
When I squeezed the trigger, no tracking job, no worrying about him. He went about 2 feet. Straight down.
As John Wayne would say, I can't call you a pilgrim anymore, Pilgrim.
That's right, brother. You're gonna have to call me Killer.
Yeah, you got it. Looky here, Nubby.
Yeah, they can hang a ring on them. I'll count
What do you think, John Wayne?
Yeah,
well,
brother.
we're not going to go as far as to lie about it, but that sure is one handsome deer.
Can you hit him? Matt. Matt.
Got him. All right, let me put this on. Whew.
Just like Keith, 4 o'clock. We hear him shoot. And me and Keith and Sarah was actually sitting on the sidewalk up here.
Yep.
And when we heard him shoot, Sarah, she was excited. Now, she almost jumped over the Ranger when she come out of her chair.
That's awesome.
But, yeah. So we all got on the Ranger, and Keith got in his chair, and we went back there and helped him recover his deer. It was awesome. I mean,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. First Kentucky buck. First whitetail buck. I'm real happy. Thanks, you guys.
Congratulations.
Thanks, brother.
You boy.
I appreciate it. Thanks for all the hard work. Because I know you put a lot of hard work into this hunt.
Had to bring it down to the last day.
I know.
Yeah.
We
the last few minutes.
Last few minutes, yeah. We worked hard for this buck.
Hi, folks. Welcome to this week's show of Huntsman's Creed. Got an awesome another. Hi, folks. Stop. Hi, folks. Welcome. Now you got me thinking about saying welcome. Just stop. Don't laugh. Come on. Let's get going. Are you done?
No.
Hi, folks. I can't get nothing done. Hi, folks. Welcome to this week's episode of Huntsman's Creed TV. Another awesome episode for you. Got some spring turkey hunt.
He shoved me out of my freaking chair. We're here in Kentucky. Come on, Z, stop laughing.
All you gotta do now is smile and he goes off.
Stop. Right now. Pour it on it. Yeah, he might heck of a shot. Smoked him.
I aimed right for the red.
You hit him in the red too, I seen it. We got to get your first turkey on your first hunting with him.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I would like to thank Huntsman's Foundation for giving me the opportunity to come out here and hunt in Kentucky. It was my first time hunting. I shot this big guy this morning. He's about 23 3/4 pounds. And I would just like to thank everybody who made it possible for me to come out and do this hunt, and hope to get out and hunt some more animals.
All right. Good job, buddy. You didn't move.
A big old bird. Nice bird. Yeah. Probably 1.25 inches. You put a cajitas on him, didn't you?
The Carlson choke tube really did a job with the Winchester longbeards.
Good boy. It is. He put on a show, that was for sure. Put on a show. That's awesome. He couldn't stand it, he had to come back, didn't he? This morning we got up, it was 30 degrees, 32, 33 degrees. Me and Zendel decided we was gonna go try it out, see how it worked. And y'all can tell, it worked good. Kill him. Squeeze it easy, yeah.
You heard it smack, didn't you? As soon as I pulled the trigger, I heard
it smacking. Did you have it on him?
Right behind his shoulder.
You sure? We seen him go down, that was him, wasn't it?
He was lying, he fell down in the there. Went on beside me.
He let him have it, made a perfect shot on him. Deer didn't run 60 yards maybe.
Nice.
This an apple one? I told you I hit him perfect.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Huh?
I told you I had the crosshairs right at the top of the bone.
You drilled him. What do you think?
Told you so.
I don't know who was more excited, me or Dante.
Yeah.
And like I had said on previous shows, I am not the best cameraman.
But we figured that one out.
You know, I like to see with my own eyes what's going on. And Dante's buck actually stepped out, and I looked at Dante and I go, there he is. And Dante's his eyes were like that big. And you know, he got fixed on that buck, and he was, well, he told me, he's like, Dad, my heart's pounding.
When I was aiming at it, my crosshair was still, but my whole body was like, because my heart was like, I never felt my heart beat so fast in life before, because it was like, oh, I think I got him.
I don't know, when you shot, the camera cut off. So, we're gonna have to go over there and we'll look and see. Go look for blood.
I thought when I shot him, he dropped, because it looked like he dropped.
It looked like he dropped?
Yeah.
Go find out.
Because when I shot him, I saw him go like, oh, okay, here we go. What do we look for?
Just wait a minute, and then we'll go look up text Bubba real quick, okay?
Yeah, that's the that we got him. Oh, I don't know. I hope I did. I see the white bellies. I know.
You say you're gonna do a victory. Go get your gear.
I got a good shot on him.
Oh, what a stud, buddy. What do you think, bud?
He's good. Let me count the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's awesome, bud. What an awesome deer.
My crosshair was like this until I took a breath, and then it slowed down, and that's when I shot it.
Yeah.
I definitely slowed it up a little. No, this is from the other side.
Right when he
Look at that worm on him.
right when he came out, I was like, I seen this side, right? I was like, oh, I go, Dante, there's a good buck in the pile. I go, Dante, there's a good buck out there. Dante looks, he's like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, go on, get on him. Dante gets on him, right? He goes, I can't stop shaking. I hope I can hold it steady.
So when we got over where y'all was at, Dante had done found a deer. Him and Parker got down there and they was all excited.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they was dancing, hooping, and hollering. They wouldn't have been another deer in 700 miles.
I can shoot him.
Wait a second, wait. I want to make sure you get a good shot on him.
I have a good shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Push harder.
Yep, go ahead.
The excitement in the blind was, the elevated levels there of excitement was awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Look, you can see him from here.
Yeah, I know.
We watched the deer fall and we went out to it and...
Go ahead, put your hands down. Go ahead.
Open.
Go ahead. You a little behind him.
A 9 point, right?
No, that's not. That doesn't count.
We'll call him a 9 point.
No, he's an 8 point. Wait, is this a 9 point though that he was talking about?
It might be.
No, I think the other one with his horns were higher, but who cares?
The smile on his face when he picked up that deer and was standing behind that deer, knowing it was his first one, that smile is gonna last a lifetime.
He took his 30-30 son and he laid the smack down on old Doe.
Yeah. And his gun was bigger than he was.
He was, but he could shoot it.
You think you hit her good? I couldn't tell. I heard her hit the phone, yeah.
Like, when I shot it, it's the gun's like, because it pulls back.
What do you think of this deer hunt? Good thing we stayed a few extra minutes.
What, 9 o'clock? Look what time it is.
I did it by 2.
Yeah, it came in under the wire, didn't they?
They didn't really know where the shot was at, so they come back to camp, we watched it, and it was a perfect shot.
Yeah.
So then everybody wanted to go. You had
all the kids wanted to go recover.
Hunter, Dante, Parker, Carson, did everybody. I mean, they all wanted to go find the doe. So
we had a search party.
We did. But the thing about it is, it didn't take long to search because it didn't go but 50 yards maybe.
Right.
How excited was you?
Excited.
You're shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
How about that first doe that was practiced? Tell me about it. She came in.
What happened with that one? How close was you to shooting the first one?
Close by 1 second.
Yeah, you starting to pull the trigger, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And she moved on us.
All right, one more time. How much fun have you had?
9 out of 10. 8, 9, 10 out of 19.
8, 9, 10?
Out of 19.
198 out of 19?
11 out of 10.
You gonna hunt tonight, Hunter?
Yeah. What are you gonna shoot? A big buck. I hit the tree.
Hold up, you got her. No, good job, Carson.
I heard her. I just heard her drop.
Yeah. It's all right. Give her time. Right through here first, right? Just look around.
Right here.
Once you see blood, you don't move. Blood, yeah. Exactly. Now you stop there.
Oh, yeah.
Second morning of youth weekend, and we decided to take a crossbow here in Kentucky and try to get a doe or two. Carson had success with this one. What do you think, bud?
I'm proud.
Yeah.
Another day, another deer. 2 deer
right.
in 2 days. A buck and a doe. Tell me when you're shooting. He smoked it.
All right, he pulled the trigger. It wasn't long. The old deer walked out. Well, it's 4 o'clock. We've been there about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
Hello?
I just shot a deer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm in the shower. How many? 135, maybe.
135 inches.
I don't know what that means.
I can't stop shaking.
He's shaking the whole stand. Let me finish my shower and call me back.
Okay.
Are you
serious. She's just as excited as you are, Lake.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, like.
That blood right there? Huh?
You talking?
You sure you hit him?
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yeah, it's the film. Just look at the footage.
Look down the road.
Oh, crap!
What do you think?
I love it.
You go bring it to Ranger?
Yeah.
Shoot him if you get the crosshairs on him. Shoot him. Shoot him. All right. Were you shaking?
Travis connected on a really nice buck.
He did. He laid the smack down on that deer with a 20 gauge shotgun and slug.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect shot.
There was a tree in the way and he couldn't get a good shot at his vitals, and after he ate corn for a while, he turned and started walking downhill from us, and I bet you were thinking you weren't going to get a shot on him, were you?
Yeah.
And I grunted a couple times and got him to stop and give Travis an opportunity to get on him, and made a nice shot on him. He didn't run about 50 yards, but I tell you what, he ran down this ravine. You think you can drag him out of here?
No. Gotta get the winch.
I think we have to get the winch on the side by side. I tell you what, that's how many deer have you shot now?
2.
2, and that's your second deer. That's a pretty nice buck for a second deer. I'm super proud of you, buddy. I love you. Good job.